viewers, and welcome to a bit more race room experience. This is a car and track that I did early on when I first set up the triple screens. Of course now I've got the bezel correction in place, had a couple more goes, thought I'd have another go at it. It's actually the first time playing it since that night, but what a great feeling of speed. Now if you just want the full screen GoPro, you can click on that and it will take you to a full screen GoPro video, which we'll be making public shortly. And wow, I mean this is a section of track. I really like the undulation, the direction changes, the feeling. It works well, and I just find it loads of fun. That tunnel of speed that you're in, and the triple screens add so much. Besides the engine sound, yeah, it has to be said, this game has some of the best engine sounds out there by some margin. A real grunt to the engines, and I like what Simbin are doing with it. This car has horrible understeer at slow speeds though, so you'll see I'm almost coasting into those corners before getting on the power. It does have a lot of power, so speeds up very quickly, but when you lose it, it starts to understeer. It's never going to come back to you, so you need to preempt the corner where possible. There was a slight touch on the wall early on, not too bad. I can assure you that if you touch the wall with any velocity, you will spin out and sustain some damage. So you'll see now and again I'm just trying to keep it balanced, keep some momentum, keep control of the throttle. So even when I'm going a little bit wide, I'm trying not to completely lift, but just keep a bit of power through the rear wheels, keep my own control over the car. Fantastic. People asking the specs, I put the link into the video description. That takes you to the test rig page, and you'll see the test rig is the VV test rig is the one I'm using, and that's standard. That's two GTX 780s, which means you can run most games on a single screen completely maxed out. Of course with triple screens you dial back the settings, but certainly this is all running for me at 60 frames and looks absolutely fantastic, as you can see on the video of course. So a different viewpoint, still challenging because this of course is quite samey from a visual perspective, so occasionally you can get a little bit mixed up with one corner and another, which makes it quite challenging. I do on this video. I've got a wheel on the grass and just trying to get the car, edge the car back on without sending it into a tank slapper, which can happen. Lose it on the grass. Be very careful. Back out the power very quickly, or you know, as I say again, keeping a little bit of power there so you don't back out too much, but keeping a nice balance to proceedings. And now we go up through the gears again, this high speed section, twisting. See the car moving about a lot under me, so I'm again trying to keep that balance there. What a feeling of speed it gives you though, has to be said. And I know people are mentioning Oculus Rift. We will be testing that when the final retail version is launched. I have tested, of course, you'll see on the channel if you search Oculus Rift, I've tested it before now. It is fantastic, but the development version is not worth buying, as the screen display still needs some work. But we come around these final couple of corners. I hope you've enjoyed this brief run on race room experience, and there'll be more from me very soon.